change, as they say in French. The more things change, the more they stay the same. That's certainly the case in Algeria. Algeria's main ruling party, the National Liberation Front, won 220 seats in the 462-seat parliament. The National Democratic Rally, known by its French initials RND, finished second to give a pro-government alliance a comfortable majority. While the country's powerful interior minister said that people had chosen to back the FLN because it was a party they knew and which offered a safe refuge from the turmoil in the region. Well, you could argue that Algeria had its Arab Spring in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Street protests led to free elections in Algeria in 1991, and true to form, an Islamist party won an overwhelming majority, or at least it would have done had the military not staged a coup. The resulting civil war, which was mostly unreported, lasted throughout the 1990s and claimed at least 200,000 lives. Some people claim many more. And indeed, despite promises of openness from the president, past elections have been characterized by widespread abstention and manipulation, and perhaps Algerians had little reason to believe that this time would be any different. Here's Faria Al-Haddad.
Last Friday, Algeria declared its ruling party for the past 50 years the victor in a parliamentary election, seemingly going against the tide of the Arab Spring which has transformed its neighbours. The governing elite in Algeria, which supplies a fifth of Europe's natural imported gas, had promised reform and a new generation of leaders in response to last year's upheavals in the region. However, the election preserved the status quo. Interior Minister Dahoud, who oversaw last week's election, said the National Liberation Front, or the FLN, would be the biggest party in the new parliament, with 220 of the 462 seats. The FLN was the movement which fought for independence from French colonial rule and has been at the heart of power in Algeria ever since. Second place went to the National Democratic Rally, or RND, with 68 seats. Surprisingly and seemingly going against the trend in the Middle East, the Green Algeria Alliance, a grouping of moderate Islamist parties, was in third place with 48 seats. The Interior Minister said people had chosen to back the FLN because it was a party they knew, and which offered a safe refuge from the turmoil in the region.
هذا الاقتراح يعكس وبوضوح مدى تمسك الشعب الجزائري السيد بقيم السلم والاستقرار.
The result leaves Algeria the odd one out in North Africa. Egypt, Libya and Tunisia have all had revolutions that ousted autocratic leaders, while Morocco